Why the Ottomans never reached America. In this exciting historical deep dive, we uncover the political, economic, and strategic reasons why the Ottomans stayed away from the Americas while European powers like Spain, Portugal, and Britain raced to conquer it. Was it lack of interest, naval limitations, or something more complex? Discover the Ottomans' priorities in the 15th-17th centuries. Why Atlantic exploration didn't fit their grand strategy. How geography, religion, and rival empires played a role. And what could have happened if they had joined the age of exploration. Subscribe for more forgotten stories and alternate histories from the Ottoman Empire and beyond. Leave a comment. Do you think the Ottomans could have changed history in the New World? Between the 16th and 18th centuries, European powers like Spain, Portugal, France, England, and others colonized the Americas, establishing the foundations for modern nations. Surprisingly, the Ottoman Empire, a major power of the time with significant resources and naval capabilities, did not join these colonial ventures. In this video, we'll explore why the Ottomans never competed in the colonization of the Americas. To understand why the Ottomans didn't expand into the New World, we must first examine what drove European exploration. After the fall of Constantinople in 1453, the Mamluk Sultanate of Egypt monopolized the spice trade, heavily taxing exports to Europe. Only Venetian merchants could trade with them, frustrating many European states, including Portugal. Portugal had a tradition of overseas expansion, motivated by spreading Christianity and continuing the Reconquista. In 1415, King João I captured the Moroccan city of Ceuta, gaining a foothold in North Africa. His son, Henry the Navigator, financed expeditions to Africa and the Atlantic, driven by religious zeal and the search for gold, ivory, and slaves. Portuguese explorers continued pushing south after Henry's death, colonizing the Azores and Madeira Islands and establishing trading posts along Africa's Atlantic coast. By 1488, Bartolomeu Dias had rounded the Cape of Good Hope, connecting the Atlantic and Indian Oceans, while agents Pero de Covilhã and Afonso de Paiva reached India and Ethiopia. In 1492, Christopher Columbus, hired by Spain, reached the Americas, though he initially sought a new route to Asia. As Columbus's discoveries were not immediately profitable, Portugal focused on its African route, with Vasco da Gama reaching India in 1497, establishing a lucrative spice trade. The Portuguese success in the Indian Ocean led to conflicts with Muslim states, including the Mamluks. The Ottoman Empire, having conquered Egypt and Syria in 1516 to 1517, expanded into Arabia and the Red Sea, becoming a new power in the Indian Ocean and gaining access to both the Mediterranean and Indian Oceans. The Ottomans had the resources and naval technology to venture into the New World. In 1517, Turkish Captain Piri Reis presented a world map to Sultan Selim I, which included the New World. This map, incorporating Columbus's maps and information from captured Spanish sailors, showed Ottoman interest in the Americas. Despite their interest, the Ottomans faced geographic challenges. To reach the Americas, they had to circumnavigate Africa, a costly and difficult journey compared to European powers. Additionally, they had to contend with Portuguese naval dominance and their numerous bases along the African coast. To overcome geographic challenges, the Ottomans expanded into North Africa, aiming to reach the Atlantic coast. They succeeded in Algeria and Libya and took Tunis in 1560. However, the independent Moroccan Sultanate blocked their access to the Atlantic. Morocco, ruled by the Saudi dynasty, resisted Ottoman expansion. In 1554, the Ottomans' attempt to reinstate a Wattasid prince failed. The Ottomans even assassinated Saudi leader Muhammad al-Sheikh in 1557, but the Moroccans allied with European powers, preventing Ottoman access to the Atlantic. Spanish sailors showed Ottoman interest in the Americas. The Ottomans prioritized the Indian Ocean, a well-established and profitable trade region. With control over the Red Sea and relationships with Indian Ocean Muslim princes, the Ottomans battled the Portuguese for trade dominance, focusing on the rich spice trade rather than the uncertain New World profits. By the late 16th century, the Ottoman Empire faced internal challenges. After Suleiman the Magnificent's death in 1566, corruption, factionalism, and infighting weakened the state. Inflation from New World precious metals further strained the economy, leading to poverty and revolts. Externally, the Ottomans faced numerous enemies. The Battle of Lepanto in 1571 devastated their navy, and conflicts with the Habsburgs and Persians diverted resources. These pressures limited their ability to expand and compete in overseas ventures. In conclusion, the Ottoman Empire's absence from the New World can be attributed to geographic limitations, strong competitors, and the rich trade in the Indian Ocean. The Ottomans focused on established, profitable trade routes rather than the uncertain opportunities in the Americas. Thank you for watching. Make sure to subscribe and hit the bell button for more historical videos.